بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. السلام عليكم. What's your name, sister?
My name is Jessica Villalobos.
Jessica. Where are you from, sister?
I'm from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. How long have you been in the United States?
I've been here since I was 4, actually.
Oh, really?
And I was raised in the Bronx, New York.
Okay, what religion were you before Islam?
Catholic.
Okay, how long have you been Muslim?
I've been Muslim since 95.
95?
Yes.
MashaAllah, that's a long time. MashaAllah.
I'm just so old.
No. MashaAllah, that's great. You know, that means that you are growing up in Islam and spiritually also.
Right.
MashaAllah. So tell me, like, what made you to think about Islam, like, as a religion and change your mind?
There was always something embedded in me. Like, you know the truth. You just don't know. You just don't know.
Subhanallah.
You know there's something missing.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And you see puzzles. And you connect them when you grow up. And one of those puzzles was my father telling me, when you have done something, God already knows it. And he was Catholic. I was Catholic too, raised there, went to school there. And so you start connecting the puzzles there. And you know that, okay, so one time he told me, God already knows that what you have done. So when I was 10 years old, I had to do a communion as a Catholic.
Right.
Which is getting the Eucharist.
Yeah.
The bread from Jesus, his body signifies his body.
And the blood of Jesus, all that, yeah, of course.
And they said, go and confess your sins to this man, go do the confessional, and then, you know, you could become a real, true Catholic. And then something that I took back, what was taken back by was, how is that possible if God already knows it? Why should I then, in turn, go and confess it to a man? He's just like me, you know? So that's one of the puzzles, you know, that later on it just clicked. Yeah. It was puzzles in life.
It's like, you know, pieces of situations that happen in your life, and then you put it all together. It just shows. So, mashallah. Now, tell me, when is the real memento when you had the decision, okay, this is Islam, and this is... How did you start to learn about Islam, and how did you get into it? You know what I mean?
Okay, questioning my faith, period. It came from a Pentecostal woman. I was 16, and I turned around and I told her, Gloria, you believe in Jesus just as I do? What's the difference between you and me? And we believe in God. What's the difference? She turns around and she tells me, you guys believe in statues, right? And you guys pray to statues, being Catholics, right? I say yes. She says, well, if you believe in them and you pray to them, they got eyes and they can't see you. They got a mouth, they cannot talk to you. They got hands, they cannot touch you. They got feet and they cannot walk to you. So why then you pray to that? And I'm gonna be honest, it was like somebody slapped me in the face. But I was 16. I already knew that it's like there's something. It's just embedded. You just like born with it, you know.
So why did you didn't change to Pentecostal then instead of being a Muslim?
Okay, I'm sorry. I did study a lot of other religions, Buddhism, Hinduism, everything.
Yeah.
And I went to churches too. The only one that later on that I didn't study was Islam. I didn't even know it existed. You know, I didn't know. In a Hispanic culture, a lot of people are like, it's all in the community and they don't know. they don't know what's going outside the world unless, you know, other people tell you.
Right.
And you know, growing up in the 80s, it's all about your little community, and you know, it's very inside. So I didn't even know Muslims existed, to be honest.
Oh, subhanAllah. And so you didn't know about Muslims that there existed, but how did you know about Islam?
Okay, when I was 19,
Uh-huh.
I met some. When I was 19, I met a brother that was giving me da'wah, and after that, like a week later, I took my shahada.
MashaAllah, you just got convinced. I was like,
yeah, that's
okay,
it.
this is it.
Yeah.
MashaAllah.
Yes.
So tell me about your life after Islam now. I heard before that you had up and downs and everything like that. If you don't mind telling us about it. Because there are so many Muslims that they become Muslims, they don't know what to do, and sometimes they leave Islam, you know, after a while. So tell us about this life, and how did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought you back to Islam? If you don't mind, of course.
No, I don't mind. It's just something, like I said to you earlier, it's embedded in you. You know, no matter how much you try to stray away, you know, there's something in your heart that's never going to let you go. You know the truth. How are you going to turn away from the truth?
It's true.
You know? And I don't know what else to say about that. I know I loved him. I know there was only one. You know, first commandment is thou shalt not take no other gods besides me. You know.
That was the first commandment.
that was the first commandment. It was instilled in me as a Catholic, and then, you know, I just like, duh, it's common sense. Islam is common sense.
That's right, mashallah.